George, through this season, what did you learn about yourself?
What I learn about myself? Um, um, I've learned that uh, everything that you do in the off season leads to the season. The work that you put in is what you reap in the end. Um, you just deal with a lot of stuff and see how you can deal with it. See how you can be the same person every single day, even when you're not having your best day. And it made my life a lot easier being around a team that could support me in times that I wasn't at 100%. I wasn't myself, and so that was very awesome and beneficial. Um, and the more I'm in the league, the more I learn how, whether it's the turnover of organizations and people and buildings and stuff like that, from players, coaches, um, just the wear and tear, and how hard a long season is, especially 17 weeks with one bye week. It's a long season that takes a toll on your body, but it just makes me really appreciate like I said, the team that I have, and also the owner we have that provides all the rehab and rehabilitation stuff that we have access to throughout the week, which allows our best players and our team to play at a high level regardless of injuries. So just being able to deal with adversity has taught me a lot about myself.
I know you worked a lot last off season on balance beam stuff and foot and ankle. Is there a focus? You have an idea yet on what you want to kind of hone in on this off season?
Yeah, we've thought about it a little bit. I have a circle of people that helps me with those types of decisions, and in the last couple months, they've been working with the people that I work with in the off season to try to make a plan that makes the most sense. And whether that's a little bit less here, a little bit more there, I don't want to give away all my secrets to you guys, but I'm looking forward to it. And we've, I might not be training here for a little bit. I'm going to take a little bit of time off, let the body recover, but no, I'm looking forward to this off season because there are definitely steps and strides to still be made, just in myself as a player and as a person. And I think I can accomplish a lot of those things going into next year.
George, you said yesterday that, physically you're going through some stuff. I don't think you said stuff. You might've said a different word. Are you going to need any sort of off-season surgeries? And kind of to elaborate on what you just talked about, what is your plan? Is, how much time do you just take off, let your body rest before you get back grinding?
No, luckily I don't need any types of surgeries. It's awesome. My recovery process will be take a couple of weeks off and let the body heal. And if I still feel pain in 3 to 4 weeks, I'll call my trainers and let them know I need something else. But fortunately, it's nothing that it's just rest is what my body needs at this point. But I, made it through the whole season, which I'm pretty proud of. What was your second part of that question? All right, good.
George, you've talked a lot about your yoga practice, and it's kind of a strange question, but how has that mindfulness helped you in the last, let's say, 18 hours?
Mindfulness is something that I always try to practice. The yoga stuff does definitely help with it, but last 18 hours is, we lost the game, and while it's terrible and it's not fun, and what I usually say, it does suck. You gotta enjoy the moments that you did have, because I'm not a person that's just going to sit in my airplane seat and wallow for the hour trip flight and just be sad about it. You got to enjoy the moments with the people that you're around, because I think Jimmy said it best last night. Smile because it happened, and you just want to embrace those moments. And obviously, you want to look back and learn from those mistakes and all the things that went wrong, and you want to be better from them. But at this exact moment, you just got to enjoy it, no matter how bad it sucks, and you just gotta enjoy it with the people that are around you. And, just, like I said, you just got to embrace it.
Couple more.
Hey, George, before you went in IR early in the season, I think John Lynch said you felt like the sensation of like your calf a knife was going into your calf. Not great. Did you aggravate that? I mean, I don't know if you ever were fully recovered from that, but did you aggravate that later in the season?
No, it was just kind of a thing I was dealing with the whole season, but like I said, it's more of just lower body injuries.
Georgia, a minute ago, you mentioned the chance to kind of just relish the moments that you have with people. With Jimmy last night, did you take a moment to talk to him, to have anything like that where, maybe this is our last flight together, anything like that? What was that like?
Yes and no. Like I said, I'm immediately following that, and you're on the buses for a while and you're waiting to get on an airplane. Like, you spend a lot of time talking with all the guys, and it's more of a not really wanting to think too far into the future because of all the unknowns. And, I'm not going to spend my last, whatever it is, 2-3 hours with this team because of how different it's probably going to be next year. I'm not going to spend it just thinking about what's going to happen. And I just kind of spent all last night just enjoying what did and enjoying those last couple hours I had with that team, because it will be very different coming up.
Thank you, George.
Thanks, guys.